Hi all, this is Bharat. I am studying BTech first year CAC A section, and today my C concept video is about for loop. Before that, we will see what is looping. The looping can define as a repeating the same process multiple times until a specific condition is satisfied. It is known as iteration also. There are three types of loops used in C language. Now, why we using looping? The advantages of looping. The looping simplify the complex problem into easier ones. It enables to alter the flow of the program so that instead of writing the same code again and again, we can escape the same code for a finite number of times. For example, if we need to print aloud 10 times, then instead of using printf statement uh, 10 times, we can use printf once inside a loop which runs up to 10 iterations. By the looping, we can save the time and we can decrease the length of the program and size of the program. And there are so many advantages by looping. Now, the types of loops in C. There are three types of loops, that is while loop, do while loop, and for loop. In these, while loop and for loop are entry control loops. In this type of loops, the test condition is tested before the entering the loop body. The do while loop is exit control loop. In this type of loop, the test condition is tested or evaluated at the end of the loop body. Therefore, the loop body will execute it at least once, irrespective of whether the test condition is true or false. Initial components of a loop. Generally, in loops we are counter and installation of counter with the initial value and condition to check with the optimum value of the counter and statement to be executed by duration and increment and decrement. Now we will discuss what is for loop. The for loop in C language is used to iterate the statements or a part of the program several times. It is a frequently used to transfer the data structure like the arrays and linked list. The syntax for the for loop in C language is given below. For expression 1, expression 2, and expression 3, code to be executed. We will see what is expression 1, expression 2, expression 3 in next slides. We have to give a colon after every expression 1, expression 2, expression 3. After we have to open the curly braces and we have to write the code inside the for loop. Now we will see what is expression 1, expression 2, and expression 3. Expression 1 is optional, that is represent the initialization of the loop. For example, if we're taking n number of natural numbers, we have to initialize like our wish, that is n equal to 1, or we have to n equal to 0, or more than one variable can be initialized also. In expression 2, we have to write the condition. It checks for a specific condition to be satisfied. If the condition not satisfied, the loop will be not executed. If it is not, the loop is terminated. Expression 2 can have more than one condition. However, the loop will iterate until the last condition because false. Another condition will be treated as statement. Expression 2 is conditional based because if it is satisfied, then it will enter into the loop. The expression 3 is nothing but only increment or decrement to update the value of the loop variable. For example, if you're giving I equal to 1, then we will increment means in increment we have pre-increment and post-increment. Now, how for loop works? We will see the how for loop works. The initial statement is executed only once. First, we will declare that I anyone when we initialize, that is the executed one. Then the test expression is evaluated. Then it goes to condition. If the test expression is evaluated to false for the for loop is terminated. If we given the condition like any n is greater than or equal to 5, it will be, if it is false, then the loop will be terminated and it come out from the loop. If it is true, then it enters into the body. However, if the test expression is evaluated to true, statement inside the body of the for loop are executed and the update expression is updated. Again, that expression is evaluated. If condition is satisfied, then it enters the body and it clear all test cases and it will be all, repeat once again until the test case is false. The process goes on until the test expression is false. When the test expression is false, the loop is terminates. The main advantage for using for loop is it provides code reusability. That means we can use multi times. Using loops, we do not need to write the same code again and again. Using loops, we can transfer over the elements of data structure like array and linked list. Now the for loop flowchart. We will see the flowchart. The first, when we enter the program, it will see the initialization. Then it goes to the condition. If the condition is false, it return out of the body, and if condition is true, it goes to the is entered into the for loop body and update the expression, and it again returns to the condition. If you again condition is true, it enters the body until the condition is false. The for loop will be repeat how many times that condition will satisfy. If condition is once fail, and it for loop will be terminated. This is the working process of the for loop. This is a flowchart of the for loop. Now you see the one simple program based on the for loop. Program to print natural numbers 1 to 15, or we have to give 1 to so on. We have our wish. Uh, First, we have to give hash include std.h, that is header file. Stdio means standard input output. H means header file, and we have to start the program with main function, and here we are giving int I. We are declaring I as a integer, and then we are going to for loop for I equal to 1, then I is less than or equal to 15, then I equal to I plus 1. And here I equal to I plus 1 or I plus plus also it works. Then it enter into a loop printf percentage d comma I. Now we'll see how it's work. First it goes to for I equal to 1. Initially is I equal to 1. Then it check the condition I is less than or equal to 15. Yeah, what is I? 1. 1 is less than or equal to 15. It is true. So it enter into loop. After entering loop, it should be print the I value. What is I value? 1. Then it again repeat the loop for I equal to 2, because Here we incrementing a I value, that is I equal to I plus 1. Then it become 2. Then again it check the condition, 2 is less than or equal to 15, it's satisfied. And again it goes to printf statement, and again it goes to for loop, and I value become 3 because we are incrementing there until the value get 15. 15 is less than or equal to 15, it's satisfied, and it will print 15. After that it I value becomes 16, and the condition becomes 16 is less than or equal to 15, false. If the condition is false, the code will automatically come out of the loop. Then there's a program, and we will get the output 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15. This is, we will see another program that is to calculate the sum of first 10 natural numbers. Positive integers are known as natural numbers. Uh, hash include, we'll start every program with hash include std. Dot std means standard input output, already told. And we'll start int main. Yeah, we our is int or void. If we declare it return any value. If we declare void, it can't return anything. And we are initializing int number and count and sum. We are taking three outputs, and printf enter any positive number, and scanf we are storing the address in num variable, that is scanf percentage ampersand num. Now we are writing the loop terminate when number is less than count. For count equal to 1, initially taking count equal to 1, initializing is count equal to 1. The condition is count is less than or equal to num. What is the count? 1. 1 is less than or equal to num. We are giving it num 10. 10. 1 is less than or equal to 10. So it's satisfied. If it is satisfied, it enters to loop. Sum. What is the sum? 0. Sum equal to sum plus count. Here, sum equal to sum 0 plus count means 1. Sum equal to 1. It becomes sum equal to 1, and repeat the for loop again. Count now count become 2 because a plus plus count. In previous program, we see that I equal to I plus 1. We can write like this also and like this also, plus plus count or count plus plus. It's our wish. A plus plus count is post increment, and count plus plus means pre increment. It repeat until the condition is satisfied. After that, we will printing the sum equal to percentage d. D means represent the integer, F means float, and S means string. Yeah, sum, and returning 0, and output is enter any positive integer 10, and sum is 55. Like this only, the while loop and do while loop also same. In while loop, we only give the condition while n is greater than 0. It repeat until the condition satisfied. And coming to the do while loop, it is little bit different, from for loop and while loop. In do while loop, the in for loop, first of all, in for loop, if the condition is satisfied, then enters the loop. But compare it to in do while loop, the first it execute one time, then it will be check the condition. If condition is false, it come out. But if condition false or true, not doesn't matter, it repeat one time. That is the advantage of do while, and also disadvantage also. We will see overall. I will repeat once again. Just we discussed in this PPT just what is looping. The looping is nothing but repeating the same process multiple times until a specific condition is satisfied. And why we using looping? Looping is reduce the code, and we can reusability, and we can save this time. And in C we have three types of looping: while, do while, and for. And we have nested loop also. And the syntax for loop is this. And there is how it works. And there is a flowchart of the working of for loop. This is a simple program that is n natural numbers or 1 to 10 natural numbers or anything. And this is the sum of the first 10 natural numbers. It's also simple program. In this PPT, I cover almost for loop. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you.